What if a single glance could cost you the love of your life? This is the heart-wrenching story of Orpheus and Eurydice, one of the most tragic and timeless love tales in Greek mythology. It's a story of love so powerful that it defied death, but also a warning about the devastating consequences of doubt. Orpheus was no ordinary man. Known as the greatest musician of all time, his music had the power to enchant anyone who heard it. Humans, animals, even the gods themselves. With his lyre, a gift from the god Apollo, Orpheus could soothe wild beasts, make trees sway, and calm raging rivers. But even a gift as extraordinary as his could not protect him from the pain of losing the one he loved. When Orpheus met Eurydice, a woman of remarkable beauty and grace, it seemed like a love destined by the gods. Their bond was unbreakable, and soon they were married. But fate, as it often does in Greek mythology, had a cruel twist in store. Their happiness was short-lived. One day, while wandering through a meadow, Eurydice was bitten by a venomous snake. The poison worked quickly, and she died, leaving Orpheus devastated and alone. Her soul descended into Hades' realm, the underworld, a place where no living mortal could venture and return. But Orpheus refused to accept this fate. Overcome by grief and driven by love, he made a daring decision. He would journey to the underworld to bring Eurydice back. It was a perilous quest. No mortal had ever returned from the land of the dead. But Orpheus had something no other man possessed: his music. With his lyre in hand, he played melodies so haunting and filled with sorrow that every creature and spirit of the underworld paused to listen. His songs were not just music. They were a plea, a testament to his love and his unbearable loss. When Orpheus stood before Hades, the stern god of the underworld, and Persephone, his queen, his music softened even their cold hearts. No mortal's words could have persuaded them, but Orpheus's music was different. It echoed with raw pain and undying devotion. Touched by his song, the gods offered him a chance to reclaim Eurydice. But there was a condition, a cruel test of faith. Orpheus could lead Eurydice back to the world of the living, but he must not look back until they had both reached the surface. If he did, she would be lost to him forever. With hope in his heart, Orpheus began the ascent. The path out of the underworld was steep and shadowed, and Eurydice followed silently behind him. The silence, however, became unbearable. Orpheus strained to hear her footsteps, but they made no sound. Was she really there? Or was this some trick of Hades? Doubt crept into his heart. If he had only trusted, if he had only waited, but as he emerged into the light, his fear overwhelmed him. He turned around, and in that single moment, everything was lost. Eurydice, still in the shadows, was pulled back into the darkness of the underworld. Orpheus could do nothing but watch in horror as his beloved faded from his reach. This time, there was no second chance. No song, no plea, no power on earth could bring her back. His one act of doubt had shattered their fragile hope. Heartbroken beyond measure, Orpheus wandered the earth, playing music filled with longing and sorrow. Some say his grief was so profound that he refused the company of others, living only in memories of the love he lost. Others tell a darker ending, that he was eventually torn apart by Maenads, the wild followers of Dionysus, because his songs of love and loss angered the gods of revelry. But no matter the version, one truth remains: Orpheus never reunited with Eurydice. His love endured beyond death, but his doubt had sealed their tragic fate. This story isn't just about love. It's a powerful lesson in trust, patience, and the danger of giving in to fear. Even the purest love can be destroyed by a single moment of doubt. Would you be able to resist the urge to look back? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to dive deeper into the ancient myths and the lessons they hold, make sure to subscribe for more timeless stories.